What up, tubers? Welcome back to what will probably be my very last Murders at Karlov Manor premiere draft. I might do some best of three, but very unlikely in either case. This will probably be my last draft. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. I just haven't been having a good time with this format. It's been wearing me down, and I think that's been showing itself in my videos. So let's get this last one out of our system and then perk things back up from there. Thunder Junction isn't too far away, so we have that to look forward to. Anyways, let's jump into our pick one, pack one. We've opened Lazov, Wearer of Faces, very good card. It is in blue-black, however, which often is not considered a very good color pairing. A lot of good cards in this pack. I don't have time to go over them all, but there were a decent number of pick one, pack one cards there for sure. Okay, another pretty solid pack to follow things. Oh man, do I want to just second pick Chalk Outline and try to have fun for the very last draft? That actually seems pretty good, especially following with the Lazov, right? That just has good synergy. Reckless Detective, fantastic. Dog Walker, maybe those are the two next best cards in the pack. Well, again, if it's going to be the last draft of the format, I think I'll try to have some fun instead of trying to draft some Boros aggro nonsense. Okay, a second Chalk Outline now. Torch the Witness Shock here as well. Slice from Shadows. Sprite. Okay, no, I think we can go all in on the Chalk Outline plan. I'm going to take Extract to Confession here as a good removal plus Collect Evidence card. The Leech is actually a pretty good enabler for graveyard shenanigans, or that is to say, it mills you a bunch of cards, or it can anyways. Inspector's not bad, but I think this is a place to take Extract. There's a Course to Kill now, too. Well, this is a really good pick 5. Courier's Deece, Get a Leg Up's great, Out Cold's amazing, Snoop, Bite. I guess maybe it's actually better for me to take the Bite and go like green, black. Maybe splashing Lazov, or maybe just ignoring Lazov completely, as you do want to be green, black generally, I'd say. Although Sultai colors are pretty good for the graveyard deck. No, I guess I should take down the Bite. With 2 Chalk Outlines already, let's get the graveyard synergies. And here I'm actually going to go with the Sanitation Automaton, just because I need something to do early, and this can fuel the graveyard. Not only itself as a creature, but with the Surveil value. Let's do that. Nice. Okay. The main blue card we would look to splash is like the Cadaver, right? Cadaver with Chalk Outline is the combo you're looking for. I mean, it feels like green is flowing. If you recall in my pick one, pack one, there was also a Tunnel Tipster and a Topiary Panther. Now, if we could somehow wheel that Panther, that would be the nuts. I think Get a Leg Up is such a good trick. But that being said, this deck does need creatures, but Repeat Offender's pretty replaceable. Speaking of, well, we want the Gorehound here anyways. Gorehound is just so good in this type of deck as well. Again, fuels a lot of your graveyard synergies. Okay, didn't wheel the Panther or the Tunnel Tipster, but we did get an okay green-black creature that we can play on turn 3 or whatever. Same thing here. I'm going to take another Scoundrel over Portapede. Now this looks fine. Totally fine. Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but man, I just haven't found a lot of the more recent sets all that enjoyable for some reason. Now, I think part of that is probably a product of Best of One, but the last set I recall like enjoying was the Lord of the Rings, which I guess that wasn't too long ago, all things considered, but the point stands. Okay, nice set of choices here for our pack 2 pick 1. Push Pull's probably the right choice, but man, Nervous Gardener also really freaking good. Maybe the gardener is just safer. Again, I do need some number of creatures. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to take the gardener there. I'm going to change up my drafting style a little bit. Normally, I would just take the push-pull, but gardener, I think, is too good. Oh, show and tell's funny. Wow, another really good pack, huh? Hedge Maze, Buried, another push-pull. This hedge maze is extremely tempting for not only Lizov splashing, but if we get the cadaver. That's tough. Yeah, I think push-pull's probably right there, though. Okay, so again, this is going to look really weird, but I think Rebel Belt Maverick is the premium one-drop, or maybe just early creature in general that you're looking for in this deck. Passing a murder, passing analysis, dead, persuasive. No, you need to get these Mavericks. They're just so good. And again, another Gorehound. This one's a little bit more interesting. Gorehound over Slice. I'm probably supposed to take the Slice #1 over Gorehound 2, but I think there's merit into taking the Hound there for sure. There's the Cadaver. Oh man, another Fixer. We saw both the Hedge Maze and the Undercity Sewers now. But we have the Cadaver with 2 chalk outlines, so that's exactly what we wanted to be doing. I'm going to take the Unscrupulous Agent here over the Public Thoroughfare, I think. This is another card that I don't particularly care for, but in this deck it's actually fine, right? It 1-for-1s your opponent immediately just by getting the card out of their hand, and then it's a body in the graveyard. We need more self-mill effects for sure. I think Chalk Outline's a lot better than the, what's it called? Insidious Roots. Because Chalk Outline, if it triggers once, then you've gotten the value. Insidious Roots, you need it to trigger at least 2, maybe 3 times even, before it's actually really doing anything. Soul Innervation is going to have more synergy in the deck, but I could see Murder just being a better option overall. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways. No, 5 ways right now for creatures to leave. I guess I'll just take the Murder. The dream would be to get some of those fixers on the wheel, but I don't have high hopes of that. I'm really happy I took that Nervous Gardener now, because my fixing is not really there. Oh, man, the Sewer and the Maze. I guess the other pick that was questionable was maybe not taking the what do you call it? Public Thoroughfare. Okay, Flotsam is really good here as well. There are going to be scenarios where we use the Jetsam, but mill 3 cards and investigate. Another perfect synergy card for us there. Dramatic Accusation. We're not playing the Cerebral. I guess there's a world where maybe I splash that. Show and Tell Wield. It's 40 gems. Am I going to play the Repeat Offender? Probably not. Right, the Interrogators is pretty solid with the chalk outlines. Looks like we didn't wheel any of the cards we were hoping for. Is that back-to-back Kylox that we've opened? That kind of sucks. Long Goodbye here versus the Glint Weaver. I think both are very good. I think for this deck, we have double chalk outline already. So our late game should be okay. We can grind out pretty well. I think we just want to shore up the early game, so I'm going to take the 2-mana removal. Creature count is 10 right now. Yeah, I need to get some more creatures. Wow, getting past a Vanifar. All right. Now I need to focus on fixing. Damn. Gosh. Holy smokes. Okay, right now I just have that gardener. God, huge regret setting in by not taking the hedge maze or the sewer, but I don't think they were right at the time, especially because I only had Lazov at the time, right? Oh no, this is another. A second cadaver is so nuts with 2 chalk outline, but especially now that I've picked up Vanifar, I think I just need to take the land here. That sucks. I mean, the cadaver could wheel for sure, or I could just get another one at this point in time. God, I want the extract too. But 2 cadaver, 2 chalk is just too good. I need to get fixing. That is the highest priority now, and I don't expect to get too much more. I'd be surprised if we see gardeners anymore. We haven't seen any panthers, but the one we passed early. We might get like another public thoroughfare or maybe an escape tunnel. See, like, am I running They Went This Way? Because I would much rather run the Flotsam for mill 3. With double cadaver, milling yourselves is really good. I think I'm supposed to just take that. Okay, wow. This is another card that I didn't note, but is extremely important in this deck. Or rather, maybe it's not important, but it's just incredibly good. Like if you could give me 4 Striders, I would just play them all, you know? It's fixing and it's card removal from the graveyard. Or creature removal from the graveyard, rather. That Strider was a huge pickup. I guess that is another card that we could get 8th pick if we're lucky. What's my creature count out now? 14. Gosh, another series of good picks. But I think the Inspector's the better choice than the Extract. Even though I think Extract generally is a better card, they both collect evidence, but one is a creature, right? Okay, I need to make a few cuts here. I don't want to be running They Went This Way. I don't have room, really. But maybe, because my blue is so good, because we have 2 cadavers, Vanifar and Lazov, maybe it's just right to run that. I need to cut 4 cards here? Ugh. Okay, let's cut the Get a Leg Up, even though that card's very good. I just don't have room for it, sadly. 15 creatures, need to cut 3 more cards. I could probably shave 1 creature that was a little bit less relevant. Like maybe the Assailant or something. I guess maybe the Agent is not super necessary here anymore. I don't want to go down below 13 creatures, so at the very least I'm going to need to cut 1 of these non-creature spells. Tough, 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 tough. Besides the cadavers, how many ways do we have for creatures to leave the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not too bad. Guess I cut 1 scoundrel, and now I just need to cut a non-creature spell. I can't afford to cut any more creatures. Going down to 12 is not good. But I guess the double cadaver helps in that regard. You don't need as many creatures when 2 of them are cadavers. I just really don't think I can cut the flots. I don't think we cut They Went This Way because it grabs our island, plus it makes a clue. Could it be I cut one of the removal spells like Slice or Murder? I actually think Murder is worse than Slice. You know what? It could be that Push-Pull's not good enough in our deck. Is that crazy? Because we're not ever pulling our own creatures, are we? This would just be a push? Actually, I could see cutting that. Well, no, it's probably still too good with 2 chalk outlines. Yeah, I might actually cut Murder here. That's nuts. Cutting Murder from a limited deck is insane, but I think that's where I want to land. Okay, let's see here. 3 islands, huh? I probably do need to go something like this. I don't think I need to go 7. So 3, 6, 6, 1. Well, actually, I guess that's fine. So 8 black, 7 green, 4 blue. I guess I should go higher on green because green has more of the fixing. Okay, this deck looks sweet. Double outline, double cadaver, Vanifar. The only thing that I think downgrades the overall power here is the fixing. And again, we passed Hedge Maze and Undercity Sewer, and I think it was right at the time, but like not having a Panther, even just one Panther, really hurts us as well. This deck's really cool though. Come on. This is our last MKM draft. Let's not get ruined. How's our opening hand? It's good. Green is one of our most represented colors, right? So, never gonna mulligan this hand on the draw. If I don't draw a green source in the first few draw steps, good beats. Let's go with Automaton here for the Surveil. Perfect, there it is. Okay. And then next turn we can go Gorehound into Maverick and get really deep into our deck. That is to say, to try to find a 4th land for Vanifar. Like we want to just mill cadavers. That's what we're hoping. I want the Gardener, but milling 2 creatures is actually kind of nice. Milled 3 creatures even. Okay, where's the land? Vanifar into cloaking either Scoundrel or Alley Assailant is really good too, because as opposed to paying 6 for either of their disguise costs, right? You can just pay the cloak cost of 3 or 4. Wow, bricked. Oh. Pretty funny that we get a mirror match right off the bat. Thanks, Arena. Damn, I milled 3 cards and we didn't hit. I think I'm gonna lose push-pull here. Oh, I guess losing Scoundrel's fine too. No, push-pull. Because if I draw a land, I'm gonna Vanifar and then cloak the Scoundrel. Sure, it's fine. It does put a big spell in their graveyard. Come on, man. Oh, God, really? this is incredible. 3 lands. Look how far we've dug. Oh, God. Don't let it get to you, Kenji. It's been a pretty sad state of affairs, but don't let it get to you. Alright, well, let's attack with Lazov and get ourselves a clue at least. They have a good double block here if they see it. But I am feigning a trick, so. The Bone Brute! Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm very happy with that plan. Alright, let's draw a land here, please. Thank God. Funny enough, now I'm gonna bin the land number 5, because we've just wanted to hit our 4th land, and it took nearly half of our deck before we found it. Alright, so they're gonna sample collect their Bone Brute. They're also gonna get a trigger of their chalk outline. Pretty good. Pretty easy triple block for me. Nice. Okay, we're just gonna lose the Scoundrel. I'm gonna hold the Extract for something scarier later. There are the Chalks and the Cadavers. Over halfway through our deck, haven't seen one of them. Man, really? God. Okay, well, it is what it is. So they're just trying to fuel their graveyard. Okay, I'm fine with it. They got a buyback. Yep. Long goodbye. Guess I want to extract one of their 2/2s here. We'll just remove our 1 persuasive, because we don't have anything else, and then we can long goodbye the other 2/2. Oh, no, we want to, well, I guess what they're going to probably do is lead on Unscrupulous Agent, aren't they? Yeah, we're losing this game. Pretty badly, actually. Their chalk outline is gonna kind of solo us. I don't want to kill their flyer, because then they get to exile it from graveyard, get a chalk outline trigger and whatnot. Okay, can I draw one of my chalks, please? to start. Again, we're still losing this. Wonder how easy this game would have been if we had just hit our 4th land. Like, who knows how long it would have been before their bite down would have worked, or when they had it, you know? Oh, did they not exile a creature from their graveyard? Interesting. Oh, I think they messed up there, didn't they? Yeah, they messed up. Well, kind of just have to do this now. Which sucks, because they still just get to attack since I'm at 6. I'm going to have to block, and then they get to make 2 1/1 flyers and trigger their chalk outline again, but... what can you do? They drew chalk, we didn't, and that's... that's how she goes. Alright. That's probably good enough. Man, wow, jeez. Well, a little bit unlucky, I think. We bricked on a 4th land for I don't even remember how many turns, even though we looked so deep. And then we never saw a single chalk outline in the top 25. Good beats. Smile on the face, frown in the heart. Let's go. Let's go. Let's win. Okay, we have a cadaver in our hand. No chalk outline, but this will be a keeper. We have slice and some 3-drops, so totally reasonable. Don't actually have a way to remove a creature from the graveyard here, though. Is this another mirror match of sorts somehow? Oh, that's a nice draw. That is a real nice draw. Blocks the automaton and it fixes our manas. Okay. Hey, there's the chalk. I don't love seeing my opponent have 4 different land types on turn 3. Ooh. Ooh, they're just sacking the clue on turn 4 here. Guess they were looking for a land and they hit it. There's a nice draw. Let's get the cadaver online first. I guess I actually should have attacked with the assailant and offered the trade for the sentry. We want a creature in our graveyard. Oh, man. That sucks so bad. God, just exile it? You kidding? That's kind of funny, but... I think I'm supposed to just slice their face down card here. Okay, no token, so just a 3-2. All right, I mean, we're looking really good now. They only have one card left in their hand. The longer the game goes, the better it probably is for us. Let's attack with both now. They have 2 reach creatures, but I don't care about that. Let's get chalky. Okay. It's a pretty good draw, actually. No attacks, because if they flip their face down card, Sentry's going to be a 2-4. No need to just put the Cadaver in the graveyard. Ooh, it's a big boy. Damn. Oh. Well, Cadaver's a decent chumper, at least. Nice. We have a pretty free attack with the Cadaver, too, if we wanted to get a little bit aggressive this turn, but there's no need to. Because if they don't block, they take 3 damage. If they do block, the Cadaver goes to the graveyard. I can sack the Clue, get the Cadaver back, trigger Chalk Outline, you know? That's not bad. Alright, let's attack now. It would suck if they have Not On My Watch randomly. Alright, like I said, fine if they just take it. Yeah, let's go ahead and mill 3 and investigate. I know it's an instant, but we're doing this main phase. Well, we hit 3 land. Ugh. Well, not the end of the world, I suppose. We are going to get rid of the creature from the graveyard to trigger the Chalk Outline again. What does it make the most sense to pump? I guess if we pump the Interrogator, I can bite the Hellion, potentially. We're quietly building up a poison win as well if they can't kill my Interrogator. You'll note. That's 6 poison already in clues we have. Alright, that's good for us. Vengeful Creeper, the Chalk Outline. Brutal. Okay. Well, that's still not the worst. Already did quite a bit of work, thankfully. What does this play? I don't have any creatures in my graveyard right now, so I think we're just gonna chump. We're blocking with the V2 Ghazi just to get it in the graveyard. Because the Cadaver we can return just by sacking the clue. Kind of sucks that the opponent had both a way to exile one Cadaver and get rid of my chalk outline, but what are you going to do? Okay, that's going to put us to 8 poison. They have way too many cards in their hand for me to feel comfortable here, though. Two lands and a Vanifar milled. Hey, and that's another clue. That is poison lethal if they don't respond here. Okay. That feels good, not gonna lie. Alright, we're on the board. Cannot replicate yesterday's 0-3. And this deck's just really cool anyways, so hoping we can get a few more wins before I just die. I don't think you can mulligan this hand. Is it particularly good? Not quite, but it's good enough, right? Gorehound plus Long Goodbye. And obviously if we rip an island. Oh, that's good. That's really good, actually. There is the fear that I could, let's just pop that off. There is the fear that I could actually end up milling all of my blue sources, though. Oh, no! Had I gone for the Flotsam instead of the Long Goodbye, I would have milled Cadaver. Wow, that's kind of unfortunate. We would have hit lucky. Forest, island. 2 islands gone! Okay. Saved. Oh my god. I would have been very, very sad. Given we have Cadaver in hand, I don't think we actually sacrifice this clue. Right, we wait on this. Jeez, that was 4 land in a row. 5 land in a row. 4 land. Yeah. That was the opposite of the first game where we got stuck on 3 after milling all spells. Randomness / variance. Such a cruel mistress. Ah. Let's just get the Cadaver online first. Most mana efficient. We're not chumping with the Gorehound, so I might as well attack for 1. Alright, tap my flyer. I'm going to take 7. Yeah, well, the Boros Beats is getting us pretty good here. Really, really bad. Okay, we'll get a Surveil. Damn it, dude. Alright, there goes Lazav. If they have another Granite Witness, that's so sick. It's gonna solve their case as well. I mean, even them just saving their Witness from dying is really bad for us. If the Witness trades, maybe there's a chance, but even still. Okay. So, sack Clue, draw Vanifar, get back Cadaver. That was a really good draw. Or at least it wasn't a bad draw. No, can't. We need to draw something. We need to find something a bit better there. And we're dead. Yeah. Okay. GG's. Yeah. Great draw by the Boros deck. Not much to be done there. Just a lot of 2-for-1 value. Okay. GG, go next. Let's get one more good game, shall we? I'm going to keep that on the draw. It is obviously a little bit land heavy. The Leech. My lord. It's always the worst feeling in the world when you keep a land or a hand like this and then you proceed to draw another land immediately, you know? Hey. Hey, okay. But then we draw probably the best card on that turn. What? Festerleech 4 colors. What is going on? This is not real. Please don't let me lose to Festerleech 4 colors. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I guess I should have killed their Leech before the analysis resolved, maybe? No, I don't want to kill the Leech. Five color Festerleech. Are you joking? God, what the? I was debating if I wanted to flot some first, but oh my lord. Dude, Magic is so incredibly troll sometimes. Alright, thankfully no Niv visit this turn. I'm gonna just let the leech hit me and Cryptex Satchel. What is happening? I guess I'm gonna try to kill this. They didn't pump, so maybe they're just sacrificing their clue. I don't think it necessarily means anything. Okay. Get got! Of course, it's a fairy snoop. Anything good for me to steal? Satchel, I guess? I guess that was a reason to have blocked, force them to pump, and then I can kill the disguised creature for sure. Hey, we can steal their Conspiracy Unraveler. And then... if we draw... so we want to draw some nice spell here. That's not exactly a nice spell. Land, creeper, whatever, okay. Well, if I had like a chalk outline, that'd be great. I don't think playing this Gravestone Strider for free is going to do me anything. I'm sure they're going to have a removal spell for the Unraveler now, but it is what it is. Yeah, alright. I'm fine with that. Okay, I go to 7. They're gonna get some triggers, but now the Maverick on... so, this is a really important next draw step. A really important next draw step. Tragic Slip. And they milled a Maverick. Oh my god. They should have Mavericked pre-combat. Not even a pump, okay. They have 5 cards left in their deck. Hey, there's the Niv. This is what we lose to! Oh, man! I think our deck was so cool. And I think it was actually quite good. Again, the fixing was a little bit awful, but really? 2 Chalk Outline, 2 Curious Cadaver, a Vanifar. It's so cool. We had all the right components, and then... alright, well... I guess I don't know what I'm expecting when I say this was gonna be my last MKM draft, because... yes, I did play for a little bit of fun, but this was a very good Chalk Outline deck. So, just kind of sucks to to finally drive it all home here. But like I said, this format has been a stain for me. And I mean, the last few formats really have not felt very good to me for some reason. And I mentioned this before, but maybe it's just that I'm not, I'm not drafting around the correct methods. Maybe I'm stuck in the mindset that is not working with formats like these, especially for best of one. But just kind of feels bad. But in any case, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. At least the deck was cool. I mean, the draft portion is usually the more interesting part anyways. The gameplay, obviously, there is some variance and whatnot, but would have been nice to see this deck pop off a little bit harder. We'll see you back tomorrow.